Hey, welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected as the Necromancer. In this episode, we are going to make our way to the Valley of Snakes and take on the Claw Viper Temple so we can get the sun back to existence. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our first channel member who subscribed at Tier 2, our Games Maestro tier, Pikapone91, so thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean so much to me that you've done that for me. I hope you enjoy your new perks, so thank you very much. And as always, guys, I gotta mention, I am now partnered on YouTube, and as a partner on YouTube, you guys can now join my channel and become exclusive members for members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me. Your support up to this point already does mean so much to me. Just taking that extra step would mean so much more. So let's go ahead and get started with all of this. I was going to explore the rest of the Valley of Snakes. Or not the Valley of Snakes, the Lost City. But I think what we're going to do instead is we're just going to make our way to the Valley of Snakes. I think we're just going to make our way over there just to get things rolling. Just to get the video underway here. Puke White the Mad. Good old Puke White, and as well as Star Snarl, who has lightning powers, which I am not a fan of. And immediately my fire golem was destroyed, and so was Emilio in like 2 seconds. Because he's extra strong, which I don't appreciate. So this is going to prove to be an issue. This is going to prove to be a problem. Because he has multiple powers that are very, very scary, and I'm not a fan of that. So how am I going to deal with this? I'm not entirely sure. How am I going to deal with something that is extra strong and takes care of both of my minions in about a quarter of a second? I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with this. It's lightning enchanted and extra strong. And it killed me in like a quarter of a second, which is just freaking fantastic, dude. Just utterly fantastic times. Oh, man. Oh, man. Isn't this just lovely? This is just a lovely start to a video. I don't know what you're talking about. This is just exactly how I would have wanted to start a video. Is dying right off the bat. I don't know what you're talking about. This is exactly how the video was supposed to have started, was dying right off the bat. Okay, well, I just lost all of my health, so that's pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and put all of our potions into our pockets here, and hopefully not die a painful death. That would be, you know, super nice if that didn't happen. It'd be super nice if that did not happen. Let's go ahead and grab that gold there, and hopefully we can take care of Star Snarl without, you know, being completely annihilated. That would be, you know, super nice. He's aura enchanted and magic resistant, so he is very, very scary, but at the same time, he is not all that scary. So I'm not particularly scared of him, necessarily. But my fire golem is taking a huge amount of damage, and he is probably going to die. But hey, he lived. He actually managed to live, which is kind of wild. My skeleton died, though, which is not necessarily a good thing, so let's go ahead and raise our skeletons back into existence here. Take that small charm, because I'm going to need that small charm. Do we have any super healing potions here? We got some greater healing potions. That'll work. That'll get the job done in some capacity or another. So let's go ahead and make our way to the Lost City. I said I want to make our way to the Lost City, but first I'm going to have to heal all of my minions here. Get our minions back to full health, and hopefully not die a painful death. That would be much preferred. I said, can I please not die a painful death? That would be much preferred. Man, can Emilio not die every quarter second? And it doesn't help that we're fighting like a million elites all at once here. It doesn't help that at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just prepare to heal Emilio when he loses all of his life, because that's ultimately gonna happen. So just be prepared for Emilio to lose all of his life.
Thanks.
I'm gonna try to heal you, Emilio. Man, this is just insane. Fine, I'll use amplify damage. How about amplify damage? Is amplify damage gonna get the job done? Maybe, possibly. Can I actually, you know, deal with these things in a timely fashion by using amplify damage? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to hope that I can actually get this thing done using amplify damage. Because this is insane, jeez. Absolutely insane. Oh, no wonder we were having such a difficult time. We were fighting Dark Elder. No wonder. No wonder that was such an issue, because we were fighting Dark Elder. Okay, well that explains a lot. That definitely explains that. So I'm not going to be surprised about that necessarily. I'm gonna go ahead and regenerate my fire golem there. I'm waiting for the moment that we can get Decrepify, because once we can get Decrepify, then we're going to be able to really destroy our enemies. So I'm really waiting for the moment that we level up the next time so we can actually get Decrepify, which would be super nice, and I would like to have... Oh no, there's a fire tower. That fire tower is going to prove to be a problem. Can we destroy this fire tower, please? It's not like immune to anything, but it's not gonna take any elemental damage. Wow, this thing has a huge amount of life. Holy cow. This thing has a huge amount of life. This is insane. And it doesn't help that we're being distracted by plague bearers. Definitely doesn't help that. I am not a fan of what I am seeing here. This fire tower has an absurd amount of life. And I am trying to destroy this thing, but it's taking a million years. Even with Emilio and my fire golem attacking this thing, it is not dying by any stretch. Man, this is crazy town. The amount of life that this thing has is a bit absurd, in all honesty. Just a little bit absurd how much life this thing has. So can we please just take care of this thing? I mean, am I even gonna get very much experience for fighting this? I don't even think I'm gonna get that much experience for fighting this. In all honesty, I really don't think I'm gonna get that much. Oh man. Can we please just kill this thing already? I would really, really appreciate it if we could just kill this thing. I've lost so much health fighting this thing. Can we please just destroy this thing already? Can we please just destroy this thing already? Yeah, we got a decent amount of experience for it. A lot. We didn't get nearly as much as I feel like we should have for the fact that that thing took like 1,000 years to kill, but at the same time, we got a halfway decent amount of experience, which isn't terrible. I'm not going to complain too much. Let's go ahead and get our skeletons back here. Get our skeletons back. I am going to go ahead and use Amplify damage until we level up and get Decrepify, because Decrepify is going to be the most similar to Amplify damage. Even though Decrepify is, you know, significantly more powerful than Amplify damage is.
Thanks.
I need to go back and buy some healing potions. That's what I need to do, because I am low on healing potions now that I just fought that fire tower. I just lost all of my health potions in the process of doing that. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I am going to have to do something about that. So let's go ahead and head on over to the Valley of Snakes. But hold on, let me go ahead and head back to town here. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and fill up our inventory of potions again. That's what we're going to have to do here. So go ahead and fill up on potions. I don't need this mana potion. That's not what I need. I don't need another mana potion there. So please fill up on the rest of our potions. Thank you. So let's go ahead and take on the Valley of Snakes. Is there going to be a fire tower here? Is there going to be a fire tower in the Valley of Snakes? That is the big question. I do not see any fire towers here. I just want to look around and see, because you never know. Nope, I don't see no nothing, so let's go ahead and enter the Claw Viper Temple. These salamanders, they shouldn't be too awfully difficult to kill. I don't think the salamanders and claw vipers have all that much health. They deal a lot of damage, but I don't think they have that much health. So it shouldn't be too awfully difficult to kill the salamanders necessarily. I mean, Emilio should be able to handle them relatively easily. They're gonna destroy my skeletons, though. That's the only unfortunate thing. Oh no, guardians. Kill off the guardians before they have a chance to raise their lovely, lovely skeletons. Such as rooms full of skeletons. It's not what we desire. They all must die. But my regular skeletons are being annihilated right now, which is not necessarily a good thing. Not necessarily a good thing, but that's okay. We are getting through these enemy skeletons relatively easily. Don't worry, Emilio. I'm trying to heal you. I'm trying to heal you. It's not really getting the job done, though. You're not really gaining all that much life. God damn, dude. It's because of these freaking claw vipers dealing their critical hit. Oh, it's because we're dealing with an elite. No wonder. No wonder we're getting totally annihilated. It's because there's an elite that is magic resistant, among other things. No wonder we were having such a difficult time there. That would prove to be an issue. Okay, let's go ahead and get our skeletons back here. Hopefully we can do this without losing too many skeletons. Am I out of mana? Yes, I am. Okay, guys, we need to kill off these guardians. We need to stop getting bogged down by these bone warriors. We need to kill off these guardians. We have four tomes left, or 4 town portal scrolls left. So we're gonna have to buy more of those. But man, we are spending a lot of gold. There is no doubt about that. We are certainly spending a lot of money right now. And we are not making as much money as we would like to be making. So we are spending more than we are making, and that is not necessarily what we desire. So we're going to have to be a little more careful about our spending situation. And we're going to have to try to pick up more valuable things. That's really all there is to it. Because we're losing all of our money too quickly here. So we're gonna have to try to sell better stuff and make more money rather than lose all of our money by both dying and having to revive Emilio every 2 seconds. Hey, there's a level up. There's a level up. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. So let's go ahead and kill off these frickin' salamanders here. But hold on, we have this guardian here that we have to kill, you guys. So let's go ahead and kill off this guardian before he has a chance to raise all of his bone warriors. So let's go ahead and do that. Take that town portal scroll. There's a flawless diamond there. What's an S-bandin? It's a 2-handed sword, I guess. That's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and level up here. I'm gonna do Vitality. And we're gonna go ahead and level up Decrepify. Curses a group of enemies to make them slow, weak, and take amplified damage. Let's see. Enemy damage, less than 50%. Attack speed, less than 50%. Run walk speed, less than 50%. Let's see here. So I'm assuming they take... I mean, how much more amplified damage do they take? That's the question I'm now asking. I'm not entirely sure, so let's just see. I mean, the good thing is that they're slowed, they take more damage, and obviously their run walk speed, well, and they deal less damage, which is quite good. And we are in good shape there, my friends. So let's go ahead and destroy the world and everything inside with Decrepify. Is there something in here? Oh, it's Pulse Crawler the Sharp. Good old Pulse Crawler the Sharp. Okay, Decrepify is going to make our lives a lot easier. It really is going to make our lives a lot easier. The only problem is that its duration is kind of short. Its duration is only 4 seconds. So we're going to have to level that up. We're going to have to level that up a bit in order to make it so this thing actually, you know, is somewhat useful rather than only lasting, what, 4 seconds. So that's something we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to level that up. Which is fine. That's not a big deal. We should be able to do that relatively easily. So let's go ahead and do that. Got some champion salamanders here. But this just kind of goes to show that I am mostly going to be a cursing mechanism. Because, obviously, the curse doesn't last very long, so I'm going to have to focus on cursing these things a little more regularly than I am focused on fighting them, because the curse doesn't last very long, and I want them to remain cursed for as long as physically possible. So let's go ahead and raise the skellies. Raise the lovely skellies. It's what we like to do all day long. So that is exactly what we are gonna do. We are gonna raise our lovely skeletons. Since they die immediately. And it's not necessarily what we desire. This is an empty room. There ain't no nothing in this room. So we don't want to be here. This is not where we want to be. We want to be over here, possibly, maybe. There's a guardian here all by his lonesome. Doesn't have any skeletons to raise or anything of the sort. Which is unfortunate for him. Unfortunate indeed. Alright, let's try to go the right way this time, rather than, you know, go the way that's a dead end. That's something we would rather not have happen. Keep on cursing things. That's really your main job there, Soren. Your main job is to curse things. So now stay out of the fray as much as possible, and just remain cursing the entire world. It's really that simple. Rust Snarl, the Unclean. Good old Rust Snarl. He has an ice aura, which could prove to be an issue. Could prove to be a slight issue. But now that I am cursing more often, I am starting to use a lot more mana, so I'm going to have to start paying attention to my mana potion situation. So let's go ahead and start paying some closer attention to that. The unfortunate thing is that we are dealing with bone warriors that are reviving as we kill them, which is not necessarily what we desire. Don't worry, Fire Golem, I'm gonna go ahead and, hey there, Guardian, you're walking up to me? You were walking up to me because you want to fight me? Is that the whole reason you're walking up to me right now, is because you want to fight me? Fine, I'll fight you. If that's what you want to do, I'll fight you. It's gonna take me 1,000 years to fight you, but I'll fight you. If that's what you want to do. Man, my Fire Golem is, like, just not getting the job done right now. He is just taking a huge amount of damage. Taking a huge amount of damage. And so is Emilio. Emilio, too, is taking a lot of damage from those unholy bolts that he is getting hit by right now. So can we not with these unholy bolts? Can we not with this nonsense? I'm not sure how much more amplified damage these enemies take with Decrepify. It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much more amplified damage the enemies take. I don't know if it's the same amount of amplified damage as amplified damage. I don't actually know. So we're gonna have to just keep on rolling with it and see if it works in the same fashion. I certainly do not know if it does or not. I am not entirely sure by any stretch. Alright. These rooms full of salamanders. They need to leave me be. They need to leave me be. Because I want them to go away. I want them to disappear from my line of sight. Much prefer them to go away. Would much prefer them to disappear. Okay, that's a superior warhammer. Don't need a superior warhammer necessarily, so I'm not gonna worry about grabbing that. He feels much stronger now. But so far, Decrepify is definitely coming in very useful. I'm just going to have to start picking up more mana potions because I'm starting to use Decrepify a lot more often. Claw Viper Temple level 2. Alright. Welcome to level 2, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to be over here. This is where I want you guys to be. So let's go ahead and buy some more town portal scrolls here before we get caught without any town portal scrolls. That would be a mistake. So let's go ahead and buy some more of those. That would probably be a smart move. But I'm kind of concerned about good old Fangskin. I am very, very concerned about Fangskin. Fangskin is going to be very, very scary. Very, very scary indeed with his lightning powers. His lightning powers are going to prove to be a problem. But as long as we can take care of all of the early minions that are down below... I mean, he spawned in a very opportune place, which I really appreciate. So I am going to get all of my minions into the center here. Where's Atma? There she is. Okay. And this time we'll be able to take care of him relatively... Ooh, he's fire enchant. He's aura enchanted this time, which is actually a bit scary, but that did not mean he himself was all that scary. He was killed relatively easily, which is super nice. So hey, that was relatively easy to take care of, and I am very much appreciative of it. Hey, that was really easy, actually. Hey, look at that. Look at that.
What a pity. I was beginning to enjoy the darkness.
Alright, let's go ahead and restore the Herodric Staff here. Let's go ahead and restore that there Herodric Staff.
The Viper amulet you bear is actually the headpiece of a Herodric staff. Yes, you have an uncanny knack for finding rare and valuable artifacts. Of course, you'll have to use a Herodric cube to combine the headpiece with the shaft.
Alright, let's go ahead and combine this with the shaft. Make ourselves a Herodric Staff. So there we go. We now have a Herodric Staff. Talk to Drognan. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Drognan.
I've been researching the old records, trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Vigerai summoner, Horizon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rasha's tomb. If you could find Horizon's sanctuary, I'm sure that it would hold some clue as to the tomb's location. Though I doubt Horizon is still alive, you must proceed with caution. There's no telling what could be waiting inside. When I spoke of this with Lord Jaren, he asked that I send you to him. Perhaps he knows of a secret entrance or the like.
Perhaps he does. Perhaps he does know of a secret entrance. Look for the arcane sanctuary within the palace. That is what we are going to be doing next episode.
Good day. Excellent. You have a Horodric staff. Carry it with you into Tal Rasha's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Tal Rasha's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Tal Rasha to destroy Baal.
Fair point. Alright, let's go ahead and identify this stuff and sell all this stuff here. Let's see here. We got a Lapis Ring, Cold Resist. We got a Crimson Ring, Fire Resist. Snake's Ring of Worth, 10 to mana, 3 to minimum damage. Rugged Amulet, 12 to max stamina. That's not terrible. What's this? 16 to max stamina. I don't need that. It's a Flawless Skull. Sell that for 15,000. That's a Flawless Diamond. I don't think we have any Flawless Diamonds, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Alright guys, so thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we enter the palace and go through the palace cellar and try to make our way to the arcane sanctuary. And as always, guys, I am now a partner on YouTube, and as a partner on YouTube, you guys can now join my channel and become exclusive members for members-only content, including loyalty badges, access to live streams, members-only community posts, as well as video shoutouts. So please do make a contribution and join the channel. It would really mean so much to me. Your support up to this point already does mean so much to me. Just taking the extra step would mean so much more. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode.